오늘은 NBA 좀 한번 땡겨 봅시다, 여러분들. 주목할 만한 경기가 있네요. 당연히 전 마이애미.
Hi and welcome. I'm Damon Bruce and you're watching 2K Sports. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Miami Heat. And that's it for now. Let's send you out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. Enjoy the first half. We'll see you soon.
설정할 게 있나 뭐? 아 저쪽에 그때 유명한 선수가 있긴 하군. 하지만 우리도 롤럼 제임스가 있기 때문에 스몰 포워드죠.
Do it now. I told you do it now. You wanna hate me, then hate me. What can I do?
역시 힙합 하면 농구, 농구 하면 힙합, 그리고 NBA.
And thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you're enjoying your Friday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Steve
주황색
Kerr.
수염
Doris Burke
갓비제이고요.
from the sideline.
르브론
The
제임스
starting
밑에 보이죠?
fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. First for the
선발
Spurs,
라인업 보여줍니다.
Parker and Danny Green are your 1 and your 2. And in the middle, out of Brazil, taken with the 28th pick back in 2008, the 6'11" pivot man Thiago Splitter. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Duncan in at the power forward. And for Miami,
갓비제이 계속 보여주는 모습.
Chalmers and D-Wade are the guards.
댄스 댄스.
And playing at the 5, the always
dance.
versatile 6'11" star big man,
하지만
able to score
벤치라는 거.
inside and out, Chris Bosh. Then it's LeBron James,
Oh!
and it's Haslam in at the 4.
짧아. 스틸. 오.
Chalmers against Parker. He feeds it to Duncan.
슛단다 이
Haslam on
새끼.
him.
슛 안 해?
Parker outside.
들어올 거라고 알고 있어.
Leonard on the wing.
뭐해? 제임스
Misses
왜 안
off the
막아?
right eye.
Coach Popovich was fined last season for sitting out his top players in a nationally televised matchup against the Heat. I certainly understand the league's posture there, and it was a lot said about it. Yet, for a veteran team like the Spurs with championship aspirations, I
레이업
understand
나이스.
resting key players during the course of the
마이애미
regular
2점
season.
선취점. 퍼스트
Heat
블러드.
on D. Parker kicks to Duncan. Duncan right side.
어우.
Green against Wade. Clock at 6.
이거 포스터
Leonard on the
치면
wing.
손 좁다.
Fade away. They get it again. They kick it out to Green. Parker fires.
지대로 났군요.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio. On defense, San Antonio. And back to that fine for Popovich, $250,000. Steve, that'll leave a dent.
Yeah,
아
no doubt.
왜?
But you know, Popovich enjoys tweaking the league at times.
제임스.
This was clearly an effort to do that. But
한번
look, I think it's good for him to actually, you know, kind of let the league know every once in a while that if you're going to give us that kind of schedule with my older team, I'm going to sit
나이스
them down.
블락. 아, 이 선수 교체 좀 할게요 이거. 우리 센터 보시가 너무 못해서 Godbj로 바꾸겠습니다.
Once in a while.
Boy, after the
down
first
there,
3 misses, I thought they'd get one here, but they still can't connect.
So the whistle blows on the
맞지?
shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, really the heart and soul of this Miami team in a lot of
집중.
ways, Udonis Haslam, born and raised in Miami. He's played his entire
열받았다 지금
decade-long
갓비제이
career
형.
with the
나왔다
Heat,
지금.
and just a tough, hard-working guy and a locker room leader.
키가
He's
보이죠?
checked in for Miami.
8피트예요 8피트.
He doesn't get the second one. And back to Haslam. He helped lift the Florida Gators
Steal.
program back to prominence. Took them all the way to the NCAA
Bra.
championship game, playing at center of our position.
But was really heavy back then in Florida. He had to lose a lot of weight before he was ready to play in the NBA. Went to Europe to play first. He's been the heart and soul of the Heat organization ever since.
Leonard on the wing. Carries it from three-point range.
체력
And you
관리가
can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Doris Burke caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Doris?
아, 갓비제이.
Needs to deal with him this
덩치로
one.
그냥 슛을
None
넣어버리죠.
bigger than
겁나
LeBron
커요 그냥.
James. He told me planning for LeBron is a headache because he can do so much on the floor, saying there isn't a hole in his game. The only real way to slow him down is to get him working against himself. Physically, there is no answer for LeBron.
Thank you, Doris.
You know, no denying it's been a heck of a run the last few years for the Heat.
돌파. 더블 클러치 나이스.
The impending 2014 summer of free agency could be the end of it all. The victory came together in a flash of lightning. It seemed, but it could end just as fast if one or all decide to opt out.
Here's Leonard after the made shot from B, and Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
레놀드?
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
천천히 가자. 시간 많아.
Wade outside. The dish to Haslam.
들어가.
Pass to Chalmers. He kicks to Haslam. Back to Chalmers. Heat moving the ball around. Wade from outside. And it's
나이스.
Wade's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. And Clark, as you were saying, the trio of LeBron, Wade, and Bosh all have options in their contracts to become free agents in 2014 if they choose to. And Steve, you have to think that at least one or two of them might exercise that right.
Well, you know LeBron will, because he's the most underpaid athlete probably in the history of sports. He's worth 10 times what he makes. But it's going to be interesting to see what Miami does here the next couple of years with their roster.
Leonard with the steal. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Pull-up jumper.
나이스 블락!
Out of bounds.
이거 머리 좀
Take it
부숴버려.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. He'd have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Cole dishes to Allen. Outside, Jones.
전
Releases.
들어갔다.
They get it back. Second chance shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
godbj 어디 갔어?
Chris Anderson known as the Birdman, possibly because he flies above the rim all the time. He's got a huge wingspan, great reach, leaping ability, blocks a lot of shots down there.
Birdman has always been great at defense, and as he keeps adding years in the league, you know, it's an ability of his that has never diminished.
Talking about Chris Anderson, guys, the Birdman. We weren't sure if he was going to be able to fly last season, but he did latch on with a very good Miami.
godbj 어디 갔나 한번 볼게요. godbj 왜 빠졌지? 파울 누적도 아닌데.
Heat team who was in need of some help rebounding, which is his strength. He still can do that and block shots as well.
Now here's Jones. After the miss from Mills. Out to Battier. Feeds to Anderson. Can't get it to go. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. And the Birdman, a fan favorite from his days in Denver. The tattoos, his kinetic style of play, certainly drawing attention.
Well, he's an athletic presence inside at both ends of the floor. Defensively, he can slide his feet and block shots. And offensively, he's a guy who kind of hangs out on the weak side and finishes plays by catching and dunking.
Now Ginobili. Shane Battier missing from long range. That ties the game. Ginobili's got his first points in this one.
My, he is so adept at finishing in the low post.
드리블.
Here's Cole, covered by Mills. Miami no good on that time either.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Bellinelli passes to Diaz. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
How did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
Ginobili kicks to Bellinelli. From outside, off the mark. Here's B.
Yo! 나이스 버저 비터!
In the quarter as he beats the buzzer.
godbj 역시
Talk about
뚱땡이
maximizing every last
덩치로
possession
슛을
you've
넣어.
got. Right there, it was
그냥 하는 거
done.
아니죠?
It's all time.
나이스
Well, it's been a
댄스
tight
타임.
one so far as we get the second quarter going back here.
Well, I think this is one of the more amazing stats.
자,
in
이기자,
sports when
마이애미.
you think about it. No matter the season or the roster, the Spurs just seem to find ways to win 50 games. They've done it 14 straight seasons now, which is off the charts.
And it's Cole
Ah.
missing.
이거가 안 돼.
The Spurs shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. And
What?
keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris.
왜 반칙이야?
Hi, Doris.
너 잘
Guys,
모르겠는데 이런
Kawhi
표정인데.
Leonard, the Spurs' highest draft pick since Tim Duncan, and he has been a starter from his first game in the NBA. Coach
패스해,
Popovich
빨리.
says he's really a
한번 해봐.
special player at both ends of the
순간
court.
뺏긴다, 그냥.
And what makes me so confident about him is that he wants it so badly. He comes early,
나이스
he plays
블락!
and he's coachable. I think he's going to be a star and the face of the Spurs. Big praise from a coach not known for hyperbole, guys.
Well, Doris, it's hard to put a ceiling on him. He does have star
돌렸다.
potential.
나이스.
NBA shot. Good.
나이스
As you said, the
3점포
Spurs
빠박이
last
형.
season hitting 50
잘하나
wins for the
머리머리.
14th consecutive season. By the way, that's an NBA record. Second closest were the Lakers with 12 straight, Steve, from 79 to 91.
아마도 돼. 열어줘.
58 wins
나이스
last season
열어줘.
for San Antonio. Greg
나이스
Popovich calls
열어주는
it
판단.
corporate knowledge, just the consistency that comes with the experience of the group. And they've been together so long, particularly that core,
열렸는데.
that I think it allows the Spurs to really
나이스
kind of
찍히고.
cruise at times during the regular season.
아,
You allow them to get right to the rim like
개새끼.
that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul
간다.
them. Free throws are better than the
가볍게.
layup.
The Heat shooting their fifth and sixth
아,
free throws of the
이렇게
game.
못
Well,
넣어.
they were 75%
한번 더.
free throw shooting a season ago.
Only 3 teams in the entire Eastern Conference had a better than
들어갔다.
500
아이씨.
record against the West, and no surprise the Heat were one of those 3, and they were dominant against Western Conference opponents all year long.
Splitters checked in for San
아니, 막
Antonio.
들어오네.
Kawhi Leonard comes in for Marco Bellinelli.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Outside for Lewis.
나이스.
Good, and the assist goes to
이런 건
LeBron.
바로 비워버리지.
Lewis has got himself going with the triple. His
르브론
first basket
제임스가
of the game.
끌고
Mark, adding on to what you were saying about the Heat versus the
한번
West,
커버하는 거지.
they ended up 25-5, which is incredible, Steve, given how many tough teams that are in
안
the
밀려.
Western Conference.
That's amazing, Kevin. They had a better record against the West than they
AI가
did
밀리면
against
몰라도
the
나는 안
East in
밀려.
terms of their winning percentage. So I think that speaks to just how motivated Miami was when they went out on
아니,
the road
AI
to the West in
실화냐,
particular,
이거?
to really show everybody how good they were. He's definitely got that shot in his arsenal.
천천히 가자.
This is to Cole.
이겼다.
There's the
나이스.
three. And again, Miami with the triple.
They're going back to the three-point shot over
도굴증을 하려고
and
그러네.
over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this
똑바로 안 해, 이
defense. They
자식이.
tried to step in and cut him off.
안 되겠어. 우리 형 불러가야겠다. 누구랑 바꾸지? 투센터 가자. 투센터.
But just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for the Heat. Parker dishes the Splitter. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
나와
Way too
흑형.
loose on that inbounds pass.
He's checked in for Rashard Lewis. The Heat leading by 5. And Chalmers kicks to LeBron.
밀리지. 밀려야지.
B, he's guarded by Diaz.
이게 맞는 거지.
That one's good. 8 points
덩치가
for
얼만데.
B.
Now they've settled into a pretty nice groove here offensively in the second quarter.
Yeah, I like how they
나이스.
picked up the pace shooting the ball. I mean, the field goal percentage
좋았다.
upwards of 50% now.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
타임아웃이.
Doubled by Bosch. Parker right side. He dishes it to Splitter. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
너무 쉽게 먹혔어.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half.
르브론 간다.
And I think they should really continue to
감독이
work it
봤어,
down
뛰는
low,
거.
Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of
이쪽으로.
their offense. Well, if you're going to learn from someone, you might as well take some lessons from Tim
Oh.
Duncan. That's what Thiago Splitter has done
새끼 그냥
in San
막리네.
Antonio. really kind of growing up under
정지.
the tutelage of one of the great players of all time.
경제가 커서
And
잘하는
Splitter taken 28 by the Spurs way back in the 2007 draft, but they had to wait 3 seasons.
불쌍한 표정.
Clark for him to come
아련.
over from Spain.
아련한
And as Greg Popovich was saying just this
아련.
past season, he's finally showing what he can do because he's been healthy.
Yeah, agreed, Kevin. And I think it was a wait worth making,
Yes.
quite honestly. I mean, one of the premier backup centers in the NBA the last 3 seasons, and he earned himself a nice payday with his new contract, too.
Now here's Parker. Shot clock at 6. Kicks to Splitter. So he gets the whistle.
아
Contact
가만히
on the way up,
있었는데
and 2
우리
shots
BJ
coming up.
형
You know, the Spurs
착한
really have a
얼굴
cohesive
이렇게
culture, and part of that is something
벌써
that Greg
슬퍼 보이네.
Popovich has been able to do, and that's being able to join guys together that normally might not hang out. For instance, you had Matt Bonner taking Steven Jackson out to a Coldplay concert last season. One way to help guys get to know each
빨리
other
슛해.
off the court, and it helps them on the
정치장
court.
BJ 형 기다린다.
And he sinks the second. And back to Popovich and the Spurs, he really makes a point of getting to know his players and have them get to know one another.
BJ 형.
That's right, Kevin. He likes to have his players have a sense of perspective
야!
about the world. He wants them
어딜?
to know that there are other things going on besides the NBA. In fact,
그냥
back in
날아가지.
2012,
센터가 아니야,
the
넌.
players watching
이게
the
센터다.
presidential debates together.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, as you know, gentlemen, Greg Popovich is one of the foremost practitioners of the intentional fouling that sends poor free throw shooters to the line. Not exactly a fan favorite, and Pop says, quote, I think it's ugly, I think it's awful, but it's legal, it's there. If somebody doesn't want to get hacked, they should shoot free throws better. Guys, he's all about winning. Whether it's pretty or ugly, he doesn't care.
They wear you down, Doris. Thank you so much.
You know, Heat head coach
Spoelstra.
Eric Spoelstra worked his way up from the very bottom in that organization. I mean, he got his start as a video coordinator, and through years of hard work and dedication, has really become an outstanding coach.
Now, here's Chalmers. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And the foul
아,
goes
이
away.
미친놈 아니야 이거? 너무
That'll be
농구하네.
his second foul of the game.
더 억울한
And another
표정으로.
foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
아 비켜. BJ 형 줘.
San Antonio on defense. Trailing by 5. There's the pass to Chalmers. Now the feed to LeBron. And that comes off the assist
Nice.
by Mario Chalmers. LeBron's got his first 3 points of the game. And back to Coach Eric Spoelstra as a guy who got his start as a video coordinator, picking the game apart. Steve, he's very comfortable with the new advanced stat movement, analytics in the NBA.
Yeah, and I've had a chance to speak with him quite a bit. He says that the way they use
왜?
advanced stats is just as a conversation piece in the
그걸
coaching
이렇게
room. Their
틀려?
analytics department will bring them various information, and it will force them to ask questions, which is very healthy for a coaching staff to do.
B, he's guarded by Diaz. Here's B, banked in off the glass. B's got 7 points here in this
다 해.
quarter.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets
덩치. 아
inside,
PK 조금
has
맞는데.
a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And I just really admire
Yes.
his demeanor and consistency offensively. I mean, he's got tremendous
누가 그렇게 공을
composure
갖고 있으래.
and decision-making
바로.
ability.
빨리
He makes
해.
his teammates better.
Tim Duncan, he's checked in
먹었나.
for Boris Diaw. Duncan outside. Parker left side. 6 to shoot. It's off his leg. And the refs whistling a kick ball. There's 42 seconds left here in the second. Leonard against LeBron. 5 to shoot for 3.
설마?
And Leonard gets it
씨.
to go. Leonard's got 10 points in the game.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time, but yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
Duncan, terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
갑자기 밀리기 시작한다.
Now just a 3-point Miami lead. It's tipped. Here's
형
Parker.
막아.
And the layup's good off the glass. Parker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the
형 화났다
interior.
지금.
Now, presented by Sprint.
What a great way to end the week.
이제 형이
Little
MVP죠.
NBA basketball on 2K
나이스
Sports.
컷.
We've seen the Heat slugging
이거
it
너무
out.
길어서
They've dialed
여기까지
in from
하도록
long range,
하겠습니다.
an incredible shooting performance from out.